Hola, everybody. Make sure y'all got your mics on, please. I mean, y'all mics on. Let me just do it. Is everybody muted? There we go. Hey, y'all. So I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit. Hey, Tom, we in Zoom. Good morning, everybody. We in Zoom. Hola, hola. We in Zoom, y'all. No, I don't want that. Make sure y'all cameras is muted, please. 96116. Hold on. Let me write this better. How am I turning this? Oh. Yes. My handwriting is scratched. Get over it, family. Hey, everybody. We ain't did this in a minute. If you're new here and you want to get in on the Zoom, the code is 961-163-5004. And then it's capital CERCA. And the number 1. Y'all know my handwriting scratch. Y'all family, y'all gotta do all that. Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's 981. Sorry, y'all. 981. Sorry. Hey, 981. There you go. Sorry. I told y'all I don't know it. Y'all think I be playing. I do not know it. And I don't even be pretending to either. Sorry, y'all. It's 981. Don't kill me. I'm going to let everybody get in. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Everybody come on in. Thank you. So I'm going to let everybody get in. Just make sure y'all can say hello, but just put your phone back on mute after that, y'all. Thank you so much. Are you coming to Zoom, Tone, or no? Are you coming to Zoom? Miss Deborah, all you got to do is go to Zoom and then type in this code 981-163-5004. That's the password, and you can get in and you can talk to us. 981-163-50. No dashes. I just did that. Y'all know my handwriting scratch. Capital CERCA. Just one capital C and then the rest lowercase and then the number 1. Personally,
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Glad to be back, y'all.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
What it do, fam?
how is everybody? I gave folks the wrong code. I'm sorry. Why I can't see everybody? What the? Oh, come on. Why is it not making it little? I don't want this. I need this to. It says it's 41 people in here, but I can't see everybody's face. What's going on here? Oh, this gonna make me sad. Hi. Yeah, well, something, it's not letting me shrink it down like it normally do. Maybe I need to update it or something because I can't see everybody. Oh, that's gonna make me sad. Whatever. All right, y'all. It's only letting me see a couple people at a time. What in the world? Why is it making me do? Did they change this, y'all? You can only see so many at a time. I don't know what's going on. Please mute your phones, y'all, because I can't even see everybody. That's making me sad. Please mute your phones. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. I did change my view. It's still not letting me make them smaller. It's only letting me have like 8 people. It normally let me do like 12. I know y'all can't see everybody, but it'll let me see like 40 people at one time normally.
There is a new update, Cerca.
There was a new update?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's why I can't see everybody. So I have to update it. That I'm like, because it's not letting me do nothing. So I'll update it next time. Thank you. All right, y'all. We ain't been in Zoom in a minute, but I just want to tell y'all thank you for those that did come over. If y'all want to get into the Zoom, the code is 981-163-5004. We have enough space for 1,000 people in here. So it's not like 100. We got enough room for as many people that want to get in. I want to ask a question. I can't see nobody's face, but whose mind is blown away, y'all, that Centaur and Centurion, this could possibly be something to this?
Mine.
Mine too.
Definitely.
My mind is blown.
Mine too. Definitely mine.
Especially the fact that they dropped like little normal people at the
Come
seventh
on.
angel.
Ain't that crazy? But doesn't that make so much sense that God would have a supernatural being to guard a supernatural being? Right? That just makes the story more epic. Shakayla, we in Zoom if y'all want to get in. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. We in Zoom, and I ain't updated it, so I can't even see that many people at one time. So don't be mad, y'all. It's just gonna have to show me who's where and when. Hello, everybody. Hey, that's why I said I'm gonna give everybody some time to get in, because they be playing.
My mind was blown just to find out that the Romans had supernatural soldiers.
And the crazy thing is we know that the ancient Romans came from the ancient Mesopotamians, right? They was crossing over to the Black Sea and all of that stuff out of Egypt and all of these different places. You deleted mine, now it won't let me add it back. Really? No, I didn't hear about that. I did not hear about it. I haven't been watching the news, y'all. If y'all ain't paid attention, I ain't really been doing no current events. I'm gonna get back in there. I'm just trying to not. Thank you so much. So, all right. So where was we? Let's do this, family. First of all, whoever was here that's in the class, that was here for the story about the crucifixion of Jesus and the women. How powerful was that for y'all to find out that the women were the first people to know all that was going on? And they were the ones who ministered first about the rising of the Christ. Hey.
It was for me. I was like, wow, the sisters was in formation, baby. They was not playing. They was ready. And the guys, where were they? Somewhere talking about they ain't know who you talking about and all that kind of stuff. They was hiding. But you got to cover your head, and your dress got to come to your ankles, and all this craziness just to talk about God. I don't understand.
So think about this too. They still give women that part of they still give us that hard of a time trying to go forth right now. You see what they be coming for me all the time, and I'm still gonna keep on busting their heads, because guess what? Out of all these men pastors and stuff that's on this internet, that's been to school, they got PhDs in seminary and all of that stuff. God did use a woman to kind of let the world know a little bit about the Old Testament supergrapha in the hidden books. Not that men haven't before. But think about that. It's a lot of pastors. There's been a lot of male pastors and different people, not knocking the male pastors, but think about that. But God used our little crazy lady to get the message out that there was some more books. Not that he hasn't before, but at this point in time in our life, we just gonna say right here on TikTok, he did use a lady.
Absolutely. That giant video got me here, but everything else kept me. I finally found my tribe. I'm like, okay, I know I ain't crazy. I know that. I knew it was so much more. And I'm a preacher's kid. I've been drug in our church all my life, and they ain't never talked about. I'm 61 years old. Never. But it was there. And you asked about it. Oh, girl, that's just the old, or that ain't. It's just, it's a metaphor. It's a, never tell you the truth.
You hear that, y'all? She a PK. She said she been drugged in and out of the church her whole life, y'all, and they never talked about it.
My whole life. But I got her to listen to the book of Joshua. My mom's an evangelist.
Come on now. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
She said, what is this you listening to? I said, oh, I know the Bible said, I know you think I'm the devil, but I know Jesus.
Come on. Come on.
But I know I'm learning the real Jesus. I said, y'all got God in the box. It's a terrible thing because he's so magnificent. Why is he in a box like this?
Come on. Come on. Listen, y'all, it's a real thing. And this is why I'm saying the more that we study and the more that we look to God for answers and the more questions you ask him, the more information you are privy to. The Bible talks about oh, Lord. Mr. 411. So is your picture. Mr. 411. So is your picture. Read you for filth, sir. I just checked you out. This is filth, and so is that picture.
You need some head busters over here, sir. Go on. If you scared, go to church.
And them old played out braids you got to the back. Probably got some beads on the back of them too, don't you? Sit on down somewhere, sir. Moving around. Bobblehead tail. Get out of here. Moving on. Side. Probably got some dang lime blue shoe. Lime blue. Not just blue or lime. Lime blue. They blue and lime. Sit down. Check the Sabbath seat. They done messed up. Oh, Miss Katie got me some good sugar in here today. You don't know what you about to get. You don't know what y'all about to get? I'm telling you. They lime blue, baby. Listen, I got my sweet sugar with me today. Y'all better leave me alone. I might have to go put a couple granules in there. Listen. Get on out here and talk about this is Phil. So is that picture you got up there, but I ain't saying nothing to you about nothing. Moving on. Let's look up. He sure did crazy. Look. Oh, listen. Listen, newbie. Listen, I don't be messing with people, but they be coming in on cue. I be telling y'all they be coming in on cue, family. They come in on cue. They do. Now, it's another one. Kent Mills. Kent, are you a father, Kent? Are you a son, Kent? Are you a cousin, Kent? Are you a dad? Are you a friend, Kent? Because I'm sure that everybody in your life don't call you Kent, because if you got kids, they call you daddy. Whatever your opinion is, it don't matter over here. Right. Ain't it so crazy how they be caught up on that, but they miss all of the parts? Like there was a whole Nephilim standing outside of Jesus's tomb as to why it took two Nephilims to move it and then an angel to move it back. We don't care, Kent. Go away. If you respond again, Kent, then I know you drink throw up. Chunky throw up, Kent. Because we don't care. So if you keep putting your opinion, that means that you drink chunky throw up, Kent. Yep. So y'all can't let us know that he loves to drink chunky throw up. It's so crazy. I just been trying to figure it out. There's more people that drink throw up out here than I knew. Moving on. All right. There's a lot of chunky throw up people out here. I don't understand. Okay, so let's look at some of these giant no, you can join the Zoom at any time. Oh, I already blocked Kent. Don't worry about it, y'all. Kent is gone. 981. Excuse me. So y'all ready? Y-A-T-A, no. Y-A-T-H-A-T. Yeah, that. Or yeah, that. I don't know how to say this name. Y-A-T-H-A-T. Keeper of the smaller cells. Tell me who they was. Y-A-T-H-A-T. T, T, not P, T. No, Ronald's cool. He can stay. Yes, lady. Who is it? The smaller cells. Yeah, that keeper of the smaller cells. The smaller cells are human, Deja. The regular humans. Boy. We ain't got to rush. We got time. Y'all want me to read it to you? So this what it say. It says Yathat, or however we gonna call him, Yat. Keeper of the smaller cells. Yat, whose charge is to determine the smaller cells to be slaughtered by Anzal. Yat of dark eyes and dark hair. Yat, who lifted his eyes to heaven and saw the sun, the moon, and the stars, and all the hosts of heaven. And he worshiped and served Baal in all those things. Yat, who was close to his brother Anak. So this is Anak's brother, the father of the Anakim. The sons of Anak, the people that made the Anakims or the Anunnakis, this ain't uncle. Yat, who taught the Rephaim how to make war with the driver and chase, and how to bend a bow of bronze. He taught them how to make bows and arrows out of a bronze bow and arrow. So let's look up ancient Mesopotamia and then a bronze bow and arrow. See if they didn't found one in an archaeological dig somewhere.
Can you repeat the question again, please?
So let's look up and see if they have found a bronze bow and arrow in ancient Mesopotamia, like in an archaeological dig. I don't know if he was a son of Noah. Whose daddy in the Bible was Anak? Whose daddy, whose son is the sons of Anak? Because he got to be the son of somebody. So who's the father to Anak? It should be in Genesis, probably somewhere. They won't let you search it. It comes up. Okay. So who does it say is the
See, it says the Swiss Alpine passes yields a 4,000-year-old born arrow in the Swiss Alps, in the Alps of Switzerland.
so they found it in the Swiss Alps. They found what is it, copper? What is it? A bronze bow and arrow in the Swiss
Yes.
Alps?
Yes.
Wonder if, and the Swiss Alps is cold, right? Ain't that where they always had the Vikings coming from where it was cold?
Yes. It said it was actually found in the High Alpine Pass in Switzerland. So yeah, so further up where it's extremely cold at.
Kind of like where they saw that giant up in Mexico where the snow was at and they saw him standing on top of the mountain, kind of like that.
Yes, it says it was found on a glacier near the top of nearly 8,800 foot, which is 2,700 meters.
And it said it was 4,000 years old.
It was around 4,000-year-olds from what they can tell thus far, but it could be older.
Tell me that's not crazy, because Jesus died about 2,000 years ago, which means 2,000 years before Jesus, the giants and stuff was running through here. Yeah. All right, let's look up somebody else real quick. Look up Nebos, Nybbos, the black. Nybbos, the black. Nebos.
It says, well, what I came up with says is a demon or a spirit that manages visions and dreams, but they changed it to Nybbas instead of Nybbos.
Hold up, wait a minute. So Nebos, there used to be a giant, which is half angel, half human. Is now an evil spirit that's over nightmares?
Yeah.
Really?
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. Great job, ma'am.
It says Nebos the black giant from the hot lands of elsewhere. Could that possibly be like Sudan?
It says he's associated with Assyria and the Babylon, and the Babylonians.
Oh, here we go, family. All right. Nebos, who escaped capture from Nimrod's army.
Wait. So wait, quick question. Wait, if like Terax, which is Abraham's dad, was in Nimrod's army, wouldn't it been a giant?
Hold on, baby, because I thought I was going to be able to let Mr. Ronald stay. You just hold on, because he clearly didn't get the message. So there we go. And this other one got to go too. Hold on, baby. All right, back to our regular schedule program. You said what, Pumpkin?
Okay, so Josh was talking about how Terax, Abraham's dad, worked in Nimrod's army. So would that make him like Terax's lineage could be part of the giants?
Yes, but remember, if I'm not mistaken, there was 2 Herods. And can I ask y'all, who is Herodias or Herodia?
Wasn't he an
I'm
author?
talking about in the story of Jesus. Who are these people? Nebos escaped Nimrod's army. Yes, American honey. I'm about to read it. So when we read about these wars with Nimrod and God calling him a great hunter, and I ask y'all, who was he hunting? He was hunting monsters and other giants. And we know this to be true, okay? Because it says that Abraham's granddaughter married Hercules, and Hercules was hunting monsters as well. We know this, right? The woman who wanted John's head on a platter. And what was her nationality? The wife of Herod and his brother Philip. She married brothers. Who knew that that is why she wanted John the Baptist's head? Did y'all know that? Because John the Baptist told her he's nasty for sleeping with 2 brothers.
Oh shoot, scandalous.
Uh-huh. That's in your Josephus book. So did. He said, I know your secret. And she said, and I'm gonna get your head. Don't even worry about it. You won't be able to tell nobody else my secret. Mm-hmm. Which is so crazy because it's kind of like what's going on in House of Dragons right now. With the daughter. That her baby daddy ain't really her baby daddy.
That's what happened. The guy did it. Okay, so the guy brought it up in court in front of the king, and he was like, and then Damon cut his head off.
Damon cut his head off. You hear me, baby girl? That's why I say when you watch TV, if you read right, you'll know what story you read. And they were the who?
Yeah. Targaryens, the dragon siblings.
Oh, you mean like the ones that's mentioned in your TT book, baby? Let me go. Let TT go find the book. Let me see where it is. Is it somewhere? I got it in this book, but I don't know exactly where it is. So where is my other one? There it goes. Let's see. You mean these dragon siblings? I know y'all can't see it on what's the name because it's always real little. But look. The dragon siblings with white hair and blue eyes entered the 100,000 giant war from the east. Their tales and exploits against the circumcised, are they not recorded in the wars of the giants in the mountains? So there's a book called The Wars of the Giants in the Mountains. Somewhere.
Miss Cerca. Oh wait, question.
Yes.
Do you prefer to be calling Miss Cerca or just Cerca? Because I'm
You
like,
can call me TT if you want to. It's fine, whichever one you want.
okay, I'll stick with Cerca because my sister's named TT. But
Okay.
So it, like what you're saying, the Targaryens. I was watching this show, Attack on Titan. It was talking about the same thing. These people were living in like this isolated area, and these Titans would come and attack them, the giants, only to find out that sorry,
It's okay.
turns out they was the people. And but in Attack on Titan, it was like a version where the giants won and wiped out over 80% of humanity.
So think about this. remember when God told, I want to say it was it had to be an Enoch, either Enoch or Jasher, when God told the angels, he said, your kids ain't gonna live forever. This is why I told y'all it's so important in Genesis when God says, no, I'm not gonna let them live forever. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna let them do it. Because when the angels had got the women pregnant, they said, we make it eternal. That's where the immortals come from. This is why the immortals and the eternals is such a big deal. It's right there in Genesis. And that's why God said, nope, y'all only get this many years after this. After I redo this world, this is as much as y'all getting. Y'all not living that long no more. Or eventually this will be the main thing that you know what I'm saying? This is how life is going. Whatever, that's it. Like y'all not going over that. Too much over that or whatever, right? So look at this. This is crazy.
That's what happened in Attack on Titan. The Titans only had a limited amount of time. They only had 13 years to live.
Well, baby, I'm just gonna say, listen, this why I be telling y'all, TT don't. I mean, I don't need no TV because I be reading the stories from let me get back to the one. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it's in this book. All right, so real quick, y'all. So it says Nebos the Black Giant from the hot lands of elsewhere. Nebos who escaped capture from Nimrod's army. Nebos who preferred a sword to an axe. Nebos who collected 3,000 removed Nephilim heads from the fields and burned them in the high places to the gods which we do not know, according to the rituals of the nation which he had come. Nebos whose dark ones stood beside him as trees walking. Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna read the end of that again. Nebos the giant, the demons that walk with him, they look like trees walking. What's been circling on the internet this year? There you go. You hit it, C. Taylor. Walking trees.
Hey, Cerca.
Yes.
Okay. So while you've been reading, I came up with Nemos was once a powerful angel in the service of, and I may say this wrong, Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Yep.
Trained by, and you'll get it because I'm butchering words today. Beelzebul. He was trained by Beelzebul. He served as a general in how do you say it?
Asmodeus.
Thank you, Asmodeus legions, and followed his masters into hell during Exodus. He said he was slain by his one-time mentor, Beelzebul, and to this day his ashes fall unceasingly upon the fields of, I don't know how to pronounce it, Cocytus. It's a realm of hell.
Catius.
Thank you. It's supposed to be the 7th realm of hell.
Oh my goodness, Miss Circle. That just made me think of something like the same way they have the levels of heaven. That makes sense. They have the same, like the levels of hell, like Dante's Inferno.
Exactly. Y'all, like an ashes from a volcano, right? This is nuts. Okay, so look, I'm gonna finish real quick and then I'm gonna go eat and then we can get back on later. So it says Nephilim heads from the field and burned them in high places to gods that we don't know. Nebos, whose dark ones stood beside him as trees walking. Nebos who shaped the shores of the great land with stones and sand. Like Easter Island?
Or the Ents from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God, yes. Or, oh my Lord. And what is it? Like in Greece, they got that big old statue of what's supposed to be Jesus. that you can see from all the water or whatever. Ain't that
Yeah.
Greece?
Yeah.
Y'all. It says Nebos, whose foreign gods told of the great waters to come. You mean like Og and Magog? I mean Gog, Magog, Og and Ohio?
Oh my
The
goodness.
giants that had the dreams about the flood coming? Because you got to think, Ohio and Mahiah, that's in the book of Og, though, that's the brother. Ohio is the brother that had the dream about the flood that went and told his brother. Then he warned the monsters and the angels that the flood was coming. And then he went and saw Enoch, right? It's in Brazil. Oh, okay, Brazil. I'm sorry. Brazil. I know they have one in Rome somewhere too. Okay. But look at that though.
I just realized something. Og is in Magog.
Say that one more time.
Og is in Magog. I was like,
Gog and Magog. And Og. All of these names, like Arg. You know how we always see the pirates and they be like Arg, right? That's the name of a giant, y'all. Arg. So every time that the kids is playing pirates and they say Arg, they don't even know they calling on one of the fallen angels' children.
Miss Cerca, that's what makes me ask this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Me and my dad was talking this morning about Satan's name because it says Satan means the adversary. If he was once an angel, what was his angel name?
Okay, so Satan means adversary, but you know that there was a flock of Satans. Satans are a type of a category of demons, right? Like, you know how there's a seraphim and the whatever. Lucifer's name is Lucifer. That's his name, Lucifer.
Oh my goodness.
Sataniel as well, or Satan, Sataniel, however you say that. So we have to remember that he has different names, but he was from, I guess maybe that they were all archangels or whatever. So then God made them the adversaries. But if you think about it, that makes sense, because what did Lucifer get his brothers to do?
Rebel against God. And that made me ask.
They would be the other angels and their brothers what? Adversary. Their opponent, the people that are opposing them, right? They're now the fallen angels, God's own children. And then, because you got to think, they didn't stop being brothers. The angels, they're still brothers. It's just the whole Cain and Abel syndrome started in heaven first. God's sons fought against each other and killed each other before humans ever did.
I can't curse, but dang.
You said what?
I can't curse, but that's a dang right there moment.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Think about it. Lucifer got Cain to kill his brother, but that's exactly what he did. He went to war with his brother because he was not jealous of them, he was jealous of us. But Michael and them was going to fight for what God said. And it was a war in heaven. Yes, angels can die.
They can die.
Remember that movie, The Prophecy? And they showed the battlefield of all of them impaled, all the angels impaled and stuff. And Lucifer was telling what was going on and why he didn't like us and why he was mad and why he was jealous of everybody. And just like you always say, he was a kid throwing a tantrum because he didn't get his way.
Because he can't get back. So the brother-sibling rivalry started in heaven first.
That's what I tell my dad. Everything that manifests in the physical has to happen in the spiritual world first.
It does. It
That's
does.
why it says there's nothing new under the sun. So everything that has been done in heaven is going to take place in the earth. That's why you have to bound those things on earth as they are in heaven, because they're going to manifest itself.
Okay. So you remember when people was telling me that our hoodie was demonic? Who remembers when we first did our first hoodie? And they said it was demonic because they don't understand. As above, so below. The same way a tree without leaves look on the top of the soil, if you was to flip it upside down, it's the branches and the roots is made out of the exact same thing. Just some of it you can see and some of it you can't. It look just like our lungs. Because if I turn this sideways, there go your lungs right there.
That is so true, Miss Cerca, because we're studying the lungs right now in like anatomy, physiology.
And am I wrong, baby? Ain't this what your lungs look like?
Yep.
Hey, Circa,
Or a placenta? Huh?
I got another meaning for you. I found it in the Demon Dictionary, well, the encyclopedia, actually.
Okay.
Nibbles holds several infernal ports, including chief mimic of masters of rebels, the court fool of hell, grand publicist of the pleasures of hell, the great paradise, and the ruler of dreams. This low-ranking servitor of Vepula is in service of Lilith, and he is an incubus of the inferior order.
That makes so much sense. He's a night demon, sexual demon. That makes so much sense. Tall, dark figure.
Right.
She's reading, you in the demon dictionary, you said?
The
Or
encyclopedia. The encyclopedia. They actually have one for both.
It's one in both of them.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
y'all don't want to go get these books, y'all. You better go. Aren't you happy you went and got yours, Miss Jean?
Yes, I am, because I was like, I have got to find this stuff. I have really got to show my kids some of the things that they really have no clue that's right in front of them. And they keep looking at me like, oh mom, don't believe that, don't believe that. You better start believing, because you don't know what's coming for you.
Come on. Come on.
And
I'm
like
still connected to the phone. Y'all can't hear me?
I can.
Yes, clear.
No, on TikTok.
I will have to turn my sound up to find out. So I'm gonna mute myself.
No, it's fine. Okay. It sounds muffly. Sorry. I don't know. So you said the encyclopedia. So Nebos is in here.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Hold on. I'm about to go find it right now. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so let me ask y'all a question. How y'all feel about being seekers and finders now?
I feel like a detective.
Oh, you said you were a detective. I like that. A spiritual detective. I love it, y'all. This makes me so happy. Oh, it sure is right there.
Oh, and Miss Cerca, Neema was, because I'm looking at the dictionary of angels, Neema was also known as the mother of demons, a great seducer, and worked with Lilith to bring epilepsy to children.
Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. Let me tell y'all something, family, and then I'm gonna go. We might do a class this evening. I'm about to start cutting on this shelf, so that's why I say I don't know. It depends on how my back feel. I just want to know what's the name of the demon with a large crown. The angel with the It's an angel. The seraphim is the one that has the tall crown.
Miss Cirque, I just want to tell you thank you for what you do. And also it's like thanks to you, it also gave me like some ideas and stuff to write for my story.
You writing a book?
Yeah, it was going to be about a girl who goes on this spiritual journey and she can combat all these dark and like evil spirits. And so now I know like there's actually war and stuff like that. An idea I had was have her fighting against like these evil entities.
I would love to read it whenever you get it going. Y'all, our baby is going to be using this information for our book. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So look, I got to go eat, y'all, because I've been up since 3 and I went to bed at 5 yesterday. But I'm about to go eat. We're going to get back into this Zooms. I miss our Zooms. I really do. As long as we stay studying. Plus, I need to update it so I can see everybody's face. So, when probably this evening, I'll probably go ahead. Let me see how this shelf is about to do me first. Once I eat and take my nap and work on this shelf a little bit, then if I got some time, we'll get back on about 6:30 or 7, something like that. Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, Miss Circa, it also says in the book that Nabu is another name for Nebu, and he was the son and minister of the god Marduk.
Fold that page. Keep that there because we're going to go back to that. We're going to go back to that because we were just talking about Marduk the other day. We're going to go back to that right there. We will go back to that. So I absolutely love y'all. I'm going to go eat and take me a nap. And then we're going to come back to class because guess what? Let me tell y'all one thing. I absolutely love the fact that you guys study. I absolutely love the fact that y'all are taking this serious and that you guys really do want to know. It makes me so excited to know that I don't have to fight with people to learn about God no more. I got so tired of fighting with the 66ers about trying to get them to see Jesus in a bigger way, to see God in a bigger way. Like literally, y'all, we are finding, this is why the Bible said it's mysteries right in front of you. He said they got eyes, but they can't see. And they got ears, but they can't hear. Because if they was really seeking and searching, they'd have been. They would have been knowing what was going on.
Right.
Go ahead, Miss Cindy, and then I'm going to get off, y'all, so I can go eat.
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you so much for starting your Zooms back because I have been following you from jump, and I swear it's so hard to get noticed because there's so many comments and so many people in the room. And I understand I'm very patient and I'm very humble, so I just wait my turn. And I just feel like this was God basically allowing me to be able to actually talk to you. And I've been so long trying to get in contact through emails. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong because I've been, going through my little struggle. I'm currently at work right now and probably shouldn't even be on here, but I don't care. And you definitely helped me out a lot because I thought I was different. I thought something was wrong with me because I always had these feelings and stuff. And I'm like, everybody always look at me weird and always say, oh, here comes Cindy. Here she go with her, thoughts and whatever. But it's like to know that there's a community out there who's just like me, that it makes me feel so good. And I'm getting emotional because I'm like, I've been trying my best to get a hold of books. I'm financially not stable right now, but I'm doing my best. I try to go other routes of researching information. And, it's a little hard for me right now, but I just feel like God's got something better for me. And like I said, I just love the fact that what you're doing, like, you don't even understand, like, oh my goodness, like, this is what we need. This is what a lot of us need because a lot of us felt alone for a long time. And I really did. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but it's okay. I'm trying to tell you, like, when I say I've been going through so much and to be able to at least come into your room and your Zoom is open for me to be able to come in, I thank you for real, because I've been lost, and seeing you I don't get to see your lives all the time because I'm busy, but I still try when I catch them. I try my best to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to study, I try to use other, resources because I don't have the books and stuff, and I don't have the funds right
You
now
don't
to
have a
get
book.
books. No,
You don't.
no, I don't have any of the books, but I try to get and a lot of my information is in me already. I don't know why, but it's there already. So, but I would definitely love to be able to follow along and actually know what spot we're in and stuff like that, because I don't have all of that right now. But I definitely just want to thank you for even just putting yourself out there to even be able to do this with us, because some people are so scared, or some people are so wrapped up in, oh, I don't want this person, I don't want them to hear me say that, and to know that we have a community out here that is down for whatever, you feel me, when it comes to this. I love it, and I thank you. I really do thank you.
Did you send your request to Cerca Trova Books at Gmail?
I did do it twice. I sent it through one of my emails, and then I sent another email. So I just kind of just fell off of it because I was just like, well, I don't know if she's seeing my emails or if I'm sending it to the right person. So I kind of just, fell back off of it. But
can you send it today? Can you send me another one today? Just send it to Cerca Trova Books at Gmail, because I'm going to send out some books this evening. So send it again and say, this is me, Cindy, from the live. Because see, what y'all got to realize too is that, like I said, sometimes y'all names are not y'all names on there.
Yeah, and that's what
your user 247, and you know what I mean? I don't know if I got your email or not,
Right,
so,
right.
because your name might be something else on there. But
okay, and you said it's Cerca Trova 22
Cerca Trova Books at gmail.com. Cerca Trova Books
at gmail.com. Okay.
Yes, I want to thank you for sharing your testimony too, because I'm going to tell y'all something. So real quick, y'all don't know that I be real conflicted about what I'm doing right here. This morning, before I found that email I was telling y'all about, I asked God, I said, is this even what you want me to do? Am I even doing this right? You know what I'm saying? So you don't even know, and it's going to put a lump in my throat, but I'm not going to cry on here. I'm not going to do it because I've been praying. Menopause got me messed up, girl. But just know that you answered a prayer for me today, because I ask God all the time, like, is this what you want me to be doing? Because sometimes I feel like my life ain't moving because I'm in the same place every single day. I don't get to see nobody unless it's a meeting or something like that or whatever, but just seeing people and being out and talking. Like y'all, sometimes I just walk through here and cry because he don't let me outside. I got to stay tucked away and put away. And I'm like, well, I can't even have company. You know what I'm saying? He said, you have enough company. It'd be 300 people, 15 people, 12 people. You have all the company you gonna have over the phone, right? But just know I'm gonna get you some books out. And I want to tell y'all this. I know, nephew, but sometimes never mind. I can't say that to you. Never mind.
Cerca. Okay, one quick thing. That was what I was the girl was going to be about in the book. She was basically living as a nun by herself, and then she feels like why is my life not moving at a certain pace?
Yeah.
Awesome. I show you my dog.
No, it's okay. That's all right. That's the thing though. Listen, y'all. When we get to where we supposed to go, okay? When we get to where we supposed to go, we'll know. But every other day before that and until that day, you are connecting with God so that he can guide you. He ain't gonna tell you the end always. Because then he'll know you'll only be with him for the end.
You're talking right.
Miss Karen.
Oh no, I just wanted to piggyback on that. It is the truth. I'm 55 years old, y'all. I've been single for 5 years. I live with my son. My apartment is just me. And it just really feels like I'm in a cocoon. But when I come to the family, I feel I sent you butterflies, right? Because I feel like I've been metamorphosized through this whole thing. And really, the Spirit of the Lord and the gifting has just been stirred up in me so much, y'all, that my son, He's on the other side of the house. And he's like, Ma, who is that? And he listens and we talk about it. As I said before in your other Zoom, my mom is 74 years old. She's an apostle. She didn't know a lot of the stuff that we were learning. And it's just so beautiful. And as I said, for such a time as this, God has sent you to us. You are such a jewel. You're such a gem. Ooh, and I have pastor friends that I share your life and see, and I know the word. If they don't receive it, you know, we mark it against a testimony against them and we keep going. But at least we can do is just share it. If they don't want to hear our voice, because I understand that the enemy has people ears shut to our voices, like our family, our close friends. But if we just continue to share it, it's going to get out there. And I tell you from the bottom of my heart, when I bless you, when I bless any of the Cerca family, y'all, I'm led by God. Literally, whatever y'all need, I promise you, I'm led by God. If you don't have it, we don't talk about it. You send it when you can. It's not like that, because the giftings that God has given me, he gave it to me free.
Come on.
He gave it to me free. I have 4 companies. I never went to college. I've earned over 6 figures. Y'all don't understand. I've waited for my disability for 10 years. My lawyer just called me. When the Lord told me to send you the Gucci glasses, baby, last month, you went offline for a few weeks. I said, well, God, she's offline. I went to my son. I said, Chris, you sure you don't want these glasses? He said, no, Ma, I'm good. I don't want them. I called my other son. He was like, no, Ma, I'm good. You do so much. I called my son-in-law. He was like, no, Mid, I'm good. And I was like, well, Lord, when you came on and you were squinting, you said, y'all, I need glasses. The Lord said, I told you to send them. Just like that. I bought them 7 months ago.
Oh my God.
I bought these right here. And the Lord said, buy another pair. And I was like, they were $599 each. Listen to this. Wait a minute. I was going to pay that when I went to check out, y'all. I paid $159 each for each one of them instead of the $599.
Come on.
I set them to the side. They had dust on them. I blew the dust off, wiped off the velvet, sprayed the Cartier perfume on it, and I sent them immediately. And the Lord said, there's a leather band with the inscription on there. Right.
It's right.
And the Lord says, send that too. And I'm like, well, Lord, it's purple, it's royalty. And then when you got the other gifts, and I was like, oh God. So all I'm saying to you all, it don't cost us nothing, especially freely give. Right. I have a comedy show, a production, Lean Back and Holler Entertainment. I do free comedy shows for comedy relief. Y'all don't understand. The doctors gave me 4 years to live. 2 years to go. I'm still here. And I gave everything away. And 2 years ago, I said to God, you keep waking me up. Is there not a cause for you to be here, Karen? I said, God didn't fill my house. And y'all, I promise you, my house is filled. My house. Look, y'all, my house.
Yes, I love it.
And this is for people that come over and they can't go home, because I take people in. Right. I got a bed right here that I keep up because God said to put it out. And 4 people have been to my house since I put it out a month ago.
Come on.
Here go my kitchen right here where I do what I do, right? For y'all. God did this. You don't understand. God did this. God did this. God did this. God did this. I only was getting $200 a month for 2 years. This rug cost $2,400. This couch was $6,000. God said, Karen, get up and go. I said, Lord, I only have. He said, I didn't ask you that. I told my son, God said to take me to the antique store. He was like, okay, here we go again. I said, the man, when I got there, he's like, I've been expecting you. Where you been?
Oh my goodness.
He said, pick whatever you want. I'll have it sent to your house this Thursday. I said, Pastor, I only have $200. He said, I didn't ask you that. As God is my holy and righteous judge, y'all. Okay.
That is amazing.
My house has been filled with designer stuff on a $200 budget a month.
Come on.
Amen.
Wow.
He did it in 6 months. He did it in 6 months. I was in my car for 2 months with my dog, with my foot in a boot, homeless. And I was ministering to the homeless people. I had people bringing me stuff out there. I was under a tree, y'all, like Deborah, with my dog in the shade. Then I would go sleep in my stepfather's car in a parking lot for 2 months. I said, God, you got me a prophet like this? Because 3 years ago, I slept in my storage unit for 7 months. And I would look up to the ceiling. I said, God, really, you're going to do me like this? But God brought me out, y'all.
Come
So
on
when
now.
I bless, listen, so I promise y'all,
Amen.
my business that I have, this edible business that I have, because I'm a cook, my son blessed me with the machine 2 years ago. My mother, Apostle, came from Texas, supposed to be here for 2 weeks. She stayed for 4 months. I made thousands of dollars a week, y'all.
Wow.
So much so that I went on a
Only
sabbatical
do it.
for 2 years. A week ago, I turned my machine on. I said, God, do it. I said, whoever you send for me to bless, I'm going to bless. So I promise y'all, get at me because I'll bless you, whatever you want.
Thank you
And whatever
so
you
much,
got,
Lord.
that's what you bless me with, because this family is not going to pay what the secular people pay.
Come
Amen.
on. Come
Amen.
on
See, this
now.
is why I love it
See,
here. This is
because
why
Yes.
I love
Go
it
ahead.
here.
because
Like,
this family, every one of y'all testimonies, every one of y'all's
yes,
prayers.
yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Come
That
on,
is
y'all.
Great.
amazing.
Oh my
That
God.
is amazing.
Wow.
See,
That is
see,
amazing.
I'm just
See,
glad to
this
be
is
a
why I
part.
had to come on, and this is why I was so blessed to be able to step
Jesus.
in and come to this Zoom, because I swear every chance that the Zooms was running, I was not able to get in the Zoom. So I'm like, dang, she ain't gonna never get a chance to know me. I'm not gonna ever get a chance to tell them how I appreciate hearing their testimonies, their stories, and how I appreciate
Jesus,
her even
glory,
opening
hallelujah.
up. Man,
Amen.
man, I'm just saying, like, I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere, and I ain't never left. It's
Yep.
just been hard for me, so I've been having to, do what I gotta do. But when I say that I love it here, I love it here.
Me too.
I want y'all to be encouraged. I want y'all to be encouraged. I'm old school. I'm 55 years old. I got 4 kids, a grandmother of 8, right?
Come
I'm
on.
I'm supposed to be in a $4,000 mobile chair on 15 meds a day. But when I came to this class,
Thank you, Jesus. Look at God healing.
Where'd she go?
She was teaching on the medications and the spirits. I was taking 14 meds a day. I said, God, I know that healing is the children's bread. God, you said in your word, put you in remembrance of your word.
Yes, Lord.
Immediately, I stopped taking all the pills. Immediately.
Amen.
Immediately.
Amen.
I got
Yes,
about
Lord.
50, 1100 ailments. So the doctors say, but I know God is the doctor that made the doctor, right? So I stopped taking the meds.
Praise His
right?
name.
A week later, they delivered my chair, y'all. For $1,000. I didn't have to pay a dime for it. I don't even have to be in my chair.
Amen.
Come on now.
Look at that. Look at
You
that.
hear me? You hear me?
Come on now.
Thank you, Lord. I couldn't even.
Tell it.
The blood still runs.
Yes, it do.
Works.
Sir, girl, we knew you in the promptuary. You hear me?
Yes,
That's
Lord.
how I feel. Like when you read that, even though you don't disclose that book to everybody, that's how I feel. Like we already knew you in the promptuary. That's why we flocked to you, because we knew your voice already. You understand what I'm saying? Girl, you hear me? You is my mentor and trainer.
Chosen.
And we don't even know each other, love book. And I love you. You hear me? I be like, babe, I got to get on to see my sis because she is on today.
I know it's like a craving.
I just want to say,
like
y'all, we gonna get back on this evening. I love y'all, and this is why I say we are real family. I love Y'all, we grow here. Our children are growing. Our grandchildren are growing. Sisters and brothers, we are inspiring the world. Whether y'all believe that or not, people watch these all around the world, y'all. People are hearing our stories of healing and how God paid people's bills and changed their life. This don't have nothing to do with me, with you, with all of it. Everything that we do here has to do with showing people that God answers prayers.
He's real.
He hears you. There is nothing that you could do to make him not love you, y'all.
Hallelujah. Amen.
And understand this. Everybody always talks about the end goal, but God be wanting to make love to your soul during the process. Okay? He be wanting to make love to show you that you can trust him, to show you that he is dependable. He will keep your secrets, unlike your friends, family, and the work people. He will do all that man does not do for you. That's man and woman. Men, let God show you how to love. Women, let God show you how to love. Listen, when you obey your children will.
Amen.
When you stop talking crazy because stuff don't go your way, your children will. When you stop throwing fits, when God say no to you, your children will do the same. My little niecey baby said every time she
Didn't
get
I
ready
just
to
say
write
that,
notes,
Mom?
her 6-year-old
I
daughter
so
got her
did.
pen like, okay, Mama wrote down God, I'm gonna write down God. Mama wrote down Moses,
Look at
I'm gonna
that.
write down Moses. Mama writing down giants, I'm gonna write down giants. Come on, y'all.
Amen.
We gotta teach the people around us, and we don't gotta be aggressive. God drew people with love.
Yes.
He drew people. It didn't matter how messed up you was. Now it was some folks he cut them down because he saw that they just wasn't gonna change. But for the most part, God loved the people. He said it's easy to love the people that love you back, but can you love the people that don't love you?
Amen.
That don't treat you right? Can
Come
you
on now.
still give them the same amount of love that you would give a person? That's why when they come in here talking crazy, I'd be like, okay, Lord, okay, I'm gonna try to be nice. Now, sometimes they got to get their throat chopped, but just sit down in the corner then and don't say nothing, right? So look, we're going to get back on.
Mom.
Y'all got to go eat before I be passed out. I absolutely love y'all. We will get back on. Give me a couple hours. I need to go take a nap because I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I can go eat.
Thank you, Circa.
I sure
Got
missed
something
that.
to tell you. I've been trying to tell you for a week when you broke out in that bad hot flash. I tried to tell you in the comments, and words are hard today because I grabbed the wrong vape, so excuse me. But crystallized ginger, you need to get that and keep that. It's a little spicy, but the real deal, it will cool you off. And if you keep some in the freezer when you're having those issues, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it at the health food. I get mine at Amazon because I get the big bags, but keep some in the freezer. And it's like a little, you just, if the pieces are too big, cut them up a little bit. But crystallized ginger will actually start bringing your temperature down. So all that heat you carry is going to cool you from the inside out. Okay? Thank you so much. I'm sure
Thank you.
Ginger.
Thank you.
And everybody said it will. I love y'all. So look, we'll get back on in a little bit. It's 12 where I'm at. So maybe about 6:30 or 7. I'm gonna lay down, eat, take me a nap, and try to get working because y'all know tonight really is my night.
Love
off.
you too. I enjoy.
But we might go ahead and have a class. So I love y'all. Y'all get reading on that.
Love you.
Love you all. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. Love y'all. See y'all later.
Thank you. Love y'all.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you, Circa.
Enjoy your meal, Circa.